What's up, hockey fans? Hayden Robertson here alongside Patrick Strawn. You thought it was the last preview of the season, but we decided to give you one more preview just to end out the year. And Pat, before we dive in too deep about as the Flames prepare for Nationals, let's talk about that great weekend win against the Frozen Tide.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great weekend. I mean, the Flames, I think that is kind of the definition of what you want heading into the postseason now. I mean, you wanted to execute all your X's and O's and then kind of get everybody rolling, especially with obviously a couple bodies being out of the lineup and also closing out the regular season for senior weekend. Obviously, you want to be able to win not just one, but two big games for your seniors, especially what was on the line for the Tide. If they were able to sweep the Flames, they were going to be able to make the national tournament more than likely. For the Flames, they wanted to just generate momentum, and that's what we were able to see. They were able to execute, have a great win the first night, and then even a solid win the next night. I mean, not really allowing the Tide's offense really take command, limiting the 2 goals both games. And then also, it was great just to see how many seniors were able to execute, and obviously your 2 goaltenders were able to pick up wins, but also a lot of points from that senior lineup. So great 2 wins for the Flames to close out the regular season.
Well, the great thing is the weekend before, when they played against Delaware, they clinched their EACHL conference title playoff. And so that was big things for the Flames because now they're back-to-back champions in that conference. So how did that feel for them as they get ready to go to Nationals as well?
Well, I think it's going to be huge for them because prior to Nationals, they're going to be heading into the EACHL championship tournament. And obviously, that was one of the goals they stressed out. Hey, guys, we want to win back-to-back regular season championships so we can earn a share earn the bid to Nationals. It was originally they had a share of the conference title, but then it closed out to where they could win it outright. Now, as they prepare for the conference tournament, they're trying to make that a three-peat, winning 3 straight. And that's another one of their goals that they're trying to set. And coming in right now, being ranked 8th in the nation, I mean, I think that's huge for Liberty because obviously it's back-to-back years. You're finishing in the top 10. It's now back-to-back years you win the regular season. Now let's make it 3 years you win the conference tournament. And then just continue to generate that momentum for Nationals.
Well, now as they prepare to go to Texas, Nationals is a completely different game for the Flames. They're playing some big ranked opponents, and in previous years, Nationals for the Flames hockey team has been kind of rough. And I mean, let's just say it. It's been hard for them. They want to get past that first game and hopefully stay longer, get close to the quarterfinals. So what are the Flames going to have to do to kind of keep that momentum going with those great weekends against Delaware and the Crimson Tide?
Well, I think you kind of touched on it a little bit. It's about generating just that momentum and even more so executing, especially on the power play. We saw it against the Frozen Tide. They were able to execute on the power play, especially that first night, going 3 for 5. I was like, when you can get your power play clicking, and I think some of it, obviously the issue was because the fact that they were changing the lineup because of injuries around the conference tournament and even Nationals. That's going to be the first time the Flames have been really healthy since the beginning of the season. So obviously, we haven't seen what a full lineup of Liberty is able to do yet because of the fact that they've had the injury bug and they've been able to weather the storm. So I think with this, heading into Nationals, don't think about what's happened in the past or whatever. This is still a new year, and obviously just think about, as they seem to be in the right mindset, one game at a time. You want to draw up the right opponent, be able to take it to them, and then worry about the next opponent. But all it is just focusing on your game and even more so focusing on the specialty teams. Obviously, if you can execute your power play, we've seen how many times that's been the difference maker when it comes to the national tournament, having not only a stellar man advantage, but even more so having a great penalty kill. And the Flames' penalty kill has been phenomenal all season long. It's just, if they're able to take it to another level, I think it'll bode well for them and help them propel them not only getting a win at Nationals, but potentially making them a potential run there as well.
Well, Pat, as always, thank you for your insight as the Flames prepare to go to Texas and hopefully bring home a big Natty's championship win. We hope you guys stay tuned and follow their trip to Texas and stay tuned with all of the broadcasts, and we'll be updating you as much as possible. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We do everything. So make sure you cheer on those Flames as they're down in Texas. For the last time this season, this is Patrick Strawn. I'm Hayden Robertson. Thanks for tuning in, hockey fans.